Hey friends, good day. So, as I had told, I just wanted to share some long form content which has context and depth. So, today we are going to discuss about death. Why? And off late, I have been listening so many people telling that losing the dear ones, or they're fearing that they will lose the dear ones. Now, I'm going to share a completely my perspective in the context of whatever in these years of practice I have learned. So before that, I'm Hema, a psychotherapist, mentor, and a healer. So I mentor on how to manifest using the power of your subconscious, NLP tools, and some healing techniques, the energy science. So these we use to help our clients to manifest their goals, and I'm a business consultant as well. So I was age of 13 when first I got introduced to the concept of energy, chakras, and this birth, death. And I was too young to understand them. But I have been always keen to study, and my journey started from reading the books of Swami Vivekananda and then other things like books of palm history, subconscious mind, and then in the journey of learning therapy, hypnotherapy and pranic healing and Reiki healing, Ho'oponopono, so multiple modalities. So, what does even death mean? Why do we actually fear death? Separation, right? So, when do you fear separating from something? So, when do you fear that you will lose your phone? Is it about money, that how costly it is? It might be expensive, but are you fearing that? Definitely not. The attachment that you have with who got you this phone, or the content photos that you have stored in this and that getting lost is what the main concern. But thanks to AI, no technology now, we can retrieve almost everything if settings are proper. Or say so anything, so for that matter, say I have to dispose something which I had bought for long no long back. It is my attachment to that whether I will get the same model and similar no beautiful piece again or not, so which makes me feel like holding on to it. So I am fearing to let go something because I fear that will I get such thing again or not. You are not even aware ki you don't know whether thing better than this is awaiting you, and for that you will have to let this go. Or might be you didn't know whether you valued it or not earlier, and so it has to leave you to make you realize the worth of it. So the lessons can be numerous out of a certain incident. Now we need to understand what is causing this fear or anxiety in me about death. So let's talk about first the fear of death of yourself. So I am fearing death because I fear that I will have to lose whatever I have accomplished. My home, my things, my name, and someone else will take that place. Right? So you want to hold on to that name and fame. Or you're worried that someone else who is not worthy will take that place. So you are trying to take control of the life. Isn't it your own ego that you want to control who enjoys what? Or isn't it your own no mental rigidness that you are the only best? Right? Even the people who believe that they are the best, they enjoy all the luxury that they have got and they're ready to move on because they know they have enjoyed the best because they are the best. Only when you are not sure about your own worthiness, what you have got, that is where you fear or feel jealous of someone else getting it because you are not content with what you got. Now, all these fear of leaving or losing, comes from these kind of emotions of rigidity or need for control, which is not no satisfied, or lack of fulfillment in you. Now, when there's a lack of fulfillment, what you need to do? Now, rigidity, jealousy, or those stuff are negative terms. So, as therapists, we don't go with that. Let's see the real thing. Might be you're not feeling fulfilled. That is why you have those other emotions, and that is the root cause. So, why are you not fulfilled? What is that you are not living your life no, up to, which is making you feel fulfilled? This is where you need to explore. What is in the name of people, society I'm sacrificing, and because of which I feel no, I'm fearing ki I have not live a fulfilled life, and so you compare and you fear that someone else will take over, right? Or what are the goals that you are not living, dreams that you're not living up to? Now, I'm not telling that you have to achieve the goals, everything today. But if you're someone who knows to the best of your efforts, to the best of possibility, you have put all your efforts towards the goal. So, no matter what, whether you're achieving the goal today or not, you will not regret losing no, leaving your journey beforehand. So there's a regret and fear. It means that there is something which you're not living up to your own expectations, and that is why you fear that you will leave half the way because you are reserving it for future, or you're telling that you are doing it because to sacrifice for someone. And when you leave the world, they will not understand the sacrifice. So it means there is some communication that you have not done. Either you're not taking actions to your fulfillment, or you're not doing communications to your fulfillment. Go do it right away. This fear of death is giving you a signal that you need to live up to your life. Live up to your own expectations into the life. This is fear of death of self. Now, coming to fear of losing some near or dear ones. It's all easy said than done. It needs practice and again reminders and a lot of maturity to understand that death is a liberation. We only see our dear ones leaving us, but do we also see that they are getting relieved from any kind of suffering? The biggest mistake people do is continuing to mourn for someone's no liberation. Yes, you feel the emotional loss. It has to be acknowledged, and that is why after every death there are ceremonies kept in memory of those people, so that we get together, you connect, we know went out and everything, so that then you can move on with your business day to day life. Otherwise, you holding someone in your memories disturbs them. It's a concept of energy. Whether people are alive or not, when you hold someone in your memories, is where you are holding them. Holding them does not have to be physically holding them. That is where subjective communication, telepathy, manifestation comes. You can actually bring your dream client into your own thoughts and attract them into your life, and that is possible. Same way, when you are keep on constantly mourning and not allowing, accepting the journey, they are not able to leave the world and move ahead in their journey. Dr. Hewlin Ho'oponopono, in Ho'oponopono, he says, he gives a very real life example because he talks to spirits and stuffs. It was no anniversary, no death anniversary and get together, where literally the spirit says that my family is not allowing me leave. I'm stuck here. Once they left the body, they are no more willing to live this life. Only we are holding them, and liberation to them is to leave, and they can only leave when you have accepted their departure. So, what do you prefer for your near or dear ones? If there's a journey, the departure early, or they stay and suffer along with you. True love, wouldn't it be to allow them to departure rather than wanting them to stay back and suffer whatever we are suffering? So, your regret will be deeper and higher only when you feel that you have not done enough for them when they were living or they are living. So, if you fear losing someone, then think right away. What is that you are not doing enough? What is that you are not communicating enough? Be it a sorry or expressing a love. That you're keeping it for later. And so you fear that you will not get an opportunity to show your love to them. Show it right away. And then you will not fear losing them. So one of the regrets could be this, because of which you are feeling anxious and fear of losing someone. Number two, so the example, we are working in a corporate. Let me take this example. So we say we have three levels of managers. So it's me, a team leader, and there is a manager and then a senior manager. Do you think without a senior manager getting promoted or moving out, will I be able to get promoted? Definitely not. And same way in our life also, we are in this waiting queue. You take birth, you learn, you grow, you become wise. Now it's time for you to take a responsibility. But when a senior person who is already responsible there, how will you be able to come up and showcase your no talents or your duties? Do it responsibilities in a better way. Now the universe, there's a right time when it comes. So for that, the universe has to vacate that place so that you move forward in the queue. So again, death is also seen as growth, where new opportunities, new ideas have to flourish. New way of life has to flourish, because the old ones are not going to allow you to no implement. For that, the movement has to keep happening, and in a way, death also ensures that nothing is in your control. It is not your control. So, do you fear that if this person leaves, then I will not have an opportunity to hide behind my responsibilities? I will not be able to escape giving any excuses on my responsibilities, and I will have to be the sole person responsible and accountable. And I have no choice but to take action and act there. So, do you fear taking that responsibility and taking actions and implementing? Till now the other person, whoever in this hierarchy was doing it. One of the fears could be this: you are fearing to take become accountable and take responsibility. So and because until you have someone senior, so there is a that leniency, no, you are able to be in a comfort zone, and now you don't have that option to be in a comfort zone. So think, where is this fear of death coming from? If it is for self, are you living an unfulfilled life because of which you feel fear that you will not be able to experience life the way you wanted, which you have reserved it for later? Then please start taking action today. Start living your life. No, forget about what people would think. Pain is yours. Suffering is mental suffering is yours. Go take action and make the efforts. Fail, at least you'll be satisfied that I tried or it doesn't work. Otherwise, in the mind, will be like, oh, I should might have tried. You don't know that that's the wrong option, and so the universe is not allowing you. When you try and fail, you know it was not the right option for me. So please go try. At least you now your brain will be relieved. Number two, if it is about losing people and others, then understand that by wanting no to hold them because you love them is only making them suffer. Even if they're going through some chronic pain or illness, you might give best of the care to them. And since they love you, they might not express what they are going through. And physical pains you will cure. But the mental pain of not being able to be active and disable or enable is emotional, and mental pain is completely different, which cannot be expressed and cannot be understood. Anyone's pain, only they have to live it. And we all know that. So allowing them to leave and praying them and blessing them to towards the next journey is what the best you can do. Always bless when someone leaves, we say, right? Rest in peace. So the fears are only about you fearing that you might not get a person who will validate your emotions like they did. Your fear is only about, might be you will have to take the responsibilities. If it is a first option, like you will not get a validation of the emotions the way they did, please go work and explore yourself. Learn to connect with people. You were not able to connect with outsiders because here you were getting sufficient attention. But now you fear that you will have to expand your world. It means you will have to now upskill yourself mentally and emotionally. And that is what you are fearing. So, all other emotions are surface level. Inner emotions are these. Working on these will help you to get away from the death, no fear of death, and make you more empowered and embrace life in a full-fledged way. We cannot live the life to a fulfillment fearing death or losing someone. Live today, express today, communicate today, love today, forgive today, so that you don't have to regret about tomorrow. Ask yourself today, if today evening, no, I come to that I will die, do I fear it? If there's a fear, then ask why. What is it I'm keeping pending? Any efforts that I have kept pending? So if you ask me, if I put all my efforts and I don't bother about the results, I'm ready to leave. Until I am there, I'm putting my 100% efforts. That makes me feel content and doesn't allow me to fear any uncertainty in the future. I'm ready to face because I know I'm putting my 100% efforts. Anything else is only your own guilt uh, and suffering of not being able to doing enough. So please work on your worthiness and be an action taker in your life and enjoy every moment. Today is the only real thing. And this is not philosophy, it's real. And this birth and death thing makes us realize that. So last few months, since I have been hearing a lot of these, people expressing this fear of death and fear of losing the near ones. So I felt I want to share this message today. Thank you, and you can subscribe to our channel to and put in our comment box what are the topics would you want us to share and add value to your life, and click on the bell button to know whenever I come up to add value into your life. Signing off, Hema, your therapist and mentor. Until we meet next time. Happy manifesting, happy life.